think of the run game based plan that you guys had?
I think we ended up with 35, and definitely think it played a huge part in us. Chuba going out there having them explosive and grinding out big explosive pass plays as well. But like I said, the run game, I think we ended up with 35 attempts, and I think he said like 180 something total yards. So definitely was good to get back to that.
When one of you guys really excels, it's easy to kind of negate the other guy's performance, but both of you guys had some pretty strong plays both in the pass and the run. When you guys are working together, like, do you guys feel that momentum going in and out of the lineup?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's how it's supposed to be this whole time, and we were able to finally get to it, had that 1-2 punch today. But yeah, like I said, Chuba had a great game. Great to get him back out there and had him explosive, and that's what it's supposed to look like.
Rico, what do you think today meant, like for the team as a whole? What's the big picture? What statement did you make today?
That we can play with the best of them. Once again, we came in facing what they say the top NFC team. When we went into Green Bay, it was the same thing. But like I said, just coming in, showing we can compete with the best of them, and we got everything that we need in this locker room to do what we need to do and make that push coming up these next couple weeks.
Rico, we've asked you a lot throughout the year about the rotation, and you've constantly said that you guys are going to make each other better. And today we look at just the way you guys both performed. Was just a matter of time until it finally exploded where you and Chuba both had a great day like today?
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, that's what it's supposed to look like this whole time. And today we were able to get to that against a great run defense. Like I said, I think coming into both, like I said, top teams, top run defenses, both times we've been able to go out there and have great games. So yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like today.
And then personally, the relationship you guys have been able to build over this last year. I mean, this is the year where he's kind of had the injuries, kind of had his ups and downs. How was it just for your running mate to see him go out there and have the day that he had?
Great. That guy works harder than anybody that I ever seen. Just being the first on the field, first in the building, last out the building, doing extra. So just great to see him get back to that and it pay off for him today and have that type of performance he had in a big game.
Another teammate who has been battling injuries this year, at least at the beginning, Jalen Coker, had his best game, arguably of his career today. I mean, what can you say about it?
Like I said, just another worker, like you said, a guy battling through injuries and coming through when the team needed him the most and making those big plays. And like I said, Coach's always open. If you watch the guy, he's a great receiver, runs great routes. And I got to first see him last year when we played against him here in Dallas. He had that explosive touchdown like right before halftime. So I've been new about Coker, and like I said, the guy just continues to work, keep his head down, and was able to come through us in a big time today.
Obviously, there was some injuries with Chuba, but do you feel like it just took this many weeks to kind of find the balance between you guys, or was it just game call today?
I think just the game calling today. I wouldn't really say. I think we've had it, and it was just a matter of it happening and putting it together today. And I think it can be better, honestly. So just a taste of it today, and we continue to keep building off of it.
Yeah, how do you think it could be better? How much more can you guys grow?
Just going back in there, getting on the drawing board, seeing the mistakes we made in the run game, cleaning up all that, and having a lot more explosives.
Obviously, you guys ran the ball more this week, but it was a balanced run attack. Was that the plan going in? Just talk about the run game and how Chuba kind of fed off of each other today.
Yeah, they don't really tell us like about how it's gonna be going into it, like balance, but it definitely was pretty balanced, and was glad, like you said, we ran it a lot more. Ended up with 35 carries, and I think Bryce had a great game, and Chuba had a great game, so it allowed for this team to, like I said, come out victorious. That's the main thing.
You guys went blow for blow with one of the best offenses in the league. What does that say about this team and this offense?
That we can compete with the best of them. I think it speaks for itself. Like I said, going into the Packers game, they was the best team in the NFC, and coming into this game, Rams was the best team in the NFC. So it just shows that we have everything that we need in this locker room. It's an offense and a defense, and that we can compete with the best.
Rico, you guys had, like last shot said, the double-headed swords today with you and Chuba. Is this what you envision this running back by committee to look like when you signed with Carolina?
Yeah, for sure. I think today was a little better taste and idea of how it can work and how it can go. Obviously, there's room for improvement, and we can go out there and fix it, but definitely was a little taste of what it's supposed to look like.
You had that run that kind of put the game away. What'd you see on that play?
Which one?
The one that allowed the Panthers to kneel down into the fourth quarter.
Oh, no, I think that was I had a couple runs, but it was the Coker. Coker caught that catch across the middle. Yeah, got the first down. Yeah, Coker put, yeah.
You caught one in the flat to keep the drive going.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the drive before. Yeah, but we ended up scoring that drive. But yeah, that last one was all Coker. Made that good catch to put the game away.
Sure. When the run game is rolling like it was today, in that third quarter especially, it just felt like the momentum was really, really behind you guys and pushing you forward.
Yeah.
What does it feel like for a player when it's all clicking? And I mean, Corv says he looked over at the right guard and said, they kind of had to look that feel of we're not being stopped.
Yeah, so it just feel like you taking the breath out of the defense, the soul out of the defense. When you're doing that, when you're able to run it, and like I said, when we've been able to run it, it's shown good things happen for this team. So just glad we did well in the run and the pass today, and continue to build off of that. And